been gone for a little while. Been going through a couple of things, but I wanted to come back because I have a new addition to my family. This is Bonsai. Still trying to figure out a middle name for him. This is Bonsai Lee Stewart. He has 2 last names, just like his mommy, or about to be just like his mommy. And I've had him for officially 1 week now. He is basically like a miracle dog because I recently had I had a Yorkie about like 2 years ago, and I had her for about, I would say, 8 years, and she wasn't really supposed to stay. She was really like a weekend dog, and wound up staying for years. So she passed away unexpectedly, and basically like been missing companionship. So, and you know, the male species of the world is not the best, so I opted for a dog. And originally I was talking to my mom about getting a dog. We weren't looking at Yorkies per se, but I actually had somebody, well, 2 people contact me on Facebook to let me know that there was a carrier and, well, a breeder in Maryland. That's where I'm from. I live in Maryland. So and they were about an hour away from where we live. So I kind of convinced my mom on a Thursday night that I wanted this dog. He was the last one left. It was, I believe it was 3 total. So it was 2 girls and a boy. So he was the last one, and she's like, if you want to go, we can go on Saturday. So I spent all Friday, the entire day, cleaning my room and preparing, and then Friday night I went to Target and I got a couple of things, and Saturday morning, last Saturday morning, so that was the, hold on, wait a second, let me get dates. Last Saturday morning was the 16th. So I woke up, I told the lady I was gonna come at like 10 o'clock. We wound up getting there at like 9:45, 9:30, 9:45. The lady was so nice. I was actually very anxious and hesitant because I actually got scammed, and that'll be another story. I got scammed earlier this year. So I was very hesitant, but the lady did give me an address, and she did send me a video of him and his sister at the time, because they were there together. Sent me a video of him and his sister, and she also sent me like the AKC papers to say that he's actually a full-bred Yorkshire Terrier, and to send me like his vet stuff, and the, you know, the address kind of the address you know, equaled out. And so I was very, very nervous. When I got there, I like basically was in tears. The family was so nice. They were Spanish. I know a little bit of Spanish, but they were like, they knew like very, very, very little English. But they were so nice. They were like, it was like a breath of fresh air. Really, really, really nice. So we went there. I gave, you know, them the payment. We picked him up. My mom absolutely fell in love with him the first time she saw him. While I was talking to, you know, the breeders, she actually took him and didn't want to give him back to me. But yeah, so we got him. On our way home, like I said, they were about an hour away, so we had like an hour drive. So we initially did not come back to my house. We actually went to my grandmother's house to kind of surprise her too, because she lost her dog too. some years back. So we kind of, sorry, we've kind of you know, we wanted to surprise her because we've had family issues and stuff, so we wanted to surprise her, you know, give her a little bit of kind of you know, surprise her a little bit. So we waited at her house and she was very surprised. She fell in love with him. She actually went upstairs in her linen closet and got him, well, gave him this little blanket. Well, it's a towel, it's like a hand towel. Gave him this hand towel, and he came with this toy that his sisters and his mom and dad were like laying on playing with. So he got this so they could feel more comfortable. So this is kind of what he laid with his first couple of hours. Here. And this is his favorite toy to play with at like 11 o'clock at night. So yes, so then we came home. He does not like the car at all. So we came home and he like basically slept on and off. And at the moment his bed wasn't here yet, so his bed was coming on Saturday. They had sent me a notification that it'll come between 1 and like 4, and we got home at like 1:40 and it came at 2. So this is, to show you that, this is the bed I got. So it's kind of like the circular anxiety type bed, but it's like the cheaper version of it. So I kind of got gray to match the aesthetic of my room, not really for him. And I didn't want to get a black one because he's black, so just went with a neutral gray. So yeah, so he smelled his bed and he wouldn't really get in it, but then he eventually got in it. And last night was the first night, like I said, we had him for a week. So last night, Friday night, was the first night he slept in his bed completely, like no waking up and barking for him to like sleep in my bed for a little bit. My grandmother and my mother have yelled at me for allowing him to do that his first couple of days. His first night he actually slept completely. He slept completely in my bed. So yeah. So anyway, that's Bonsai. He actually turned 2 months on Monday. So the 18th, and he was officially 3 weeks on Wednesday, so that's the 20th. I mean 9 weeks. Yeah, 9 weeks on the 20th. So he's a 9-week-old purebred Yorkshire Terrier, and he's been an amazing addition to the family. Come here. This is my baby. He cries when I leave the room. If I give him to my mom, his Gigi, and if I walk out, he'll cry and try to run after me. He has been able to explore the whole house. I've been keeping him in my room for the most part, but he will explore the house a little bit. And yeah, I just started working on like tricks, I guess you could say. So like sit, and I want to get him to roll over, but our main one is sit right now. He does have a few accidents. He is a baby, so he did have a few accidents with, you know, peeing and pooping, but for the most part he completely goes on his puppy pad, which is a good thing. And I continue to praise him every time he goes on the puppy pad. Oh, bless you. He is a baby so per se, so he does teeth, so he is gnawing and nibbling on my fingers. He just started doing my hair. and like rugs, his bed, curtains, all that good stuff. So we're working on not having him do that as much. But yes, this is the baby. So I'm going to show you a couple of things that I got for him before and basically during. So this whole entire week, I can guarantee you I've probably spent like $200 on him so far. I've only had him for a week, but he's just so cute. Like, look at his face. You can't deny this face. So we're gonna take a look at a couple of things that his toys and a couple other things that I got him, and that I actually got. Oh, he's getting scared. Like I said, he doesn't like the car. He doesn't like the noises of any of that. So his car's up and down the street and he's not feeling it. There you go, baby. Okay, so the first things first. So the lady actually sent me a picture of what they ate. So I went out and I got the same thing. So it's the blue buffalo puppy chicken and brown rice recipe. And he didn't have a problem coming back and eating this. Like, he hasn't had a problem with eating at all. He loves to eat. He even begs for human food, but yeah, he loves his food. So like I said, I was planning on getting a dog months back, and my coworker, I saw this on Target on the website and I was gonna go and get it, and my coworker found it somewhere else and she got it for me, and she said, you know, you're gonna find a dog, we know you're gonna find a dog, so here's like the dog's first toy. So it is chop suey, like a Chinese takeout box, and it has 3 little dumplings that come inside of it. And his first day, he absolutely loved it. He still loves it, and he likes to play with it. Like I said, he likes to play with it at night. He's like a baby, so they, you know, sleep a lot, play, eat, poop, you know, just, he doesn't do a lot of playing, but he will play, and he loves to play with this, and this is what we hear when we're trying to go to sleep. But yes, he loves this toy. I also got him a collar, and of course he is on the smaller side, so I had to get an extra small collar. So just a Boots and Barkley from Target, so I'll try to find a picture and post it up, but it's just a simple one. It's not like anything too extravagant. I want to get him a harness, just because, you know, harnesses, I find, or I think that they're better for dogs, just so that it's not too much pressure on their neck. But it's very hard to find him anything because he's so small. Like, the extra small is too big. He needs like an extra small, but that winds up working. The little adjustable band is all the way to like the end, so it's very, very small. But yeah, that's what he got. A leash. We just went with the basics, just like the things that we needed for the moment. But of course there's other things I want to get more, I want to say fashionable, but more my aesthetic wise. But you know, just a leash from Target and the bags from Target. My mom actually found these. So it is, oh, I didn't read it. So this is actually a glass cat saucer, but I have 2 of them. So one is used for his water, one is used for his food. He's actually right here trying to jump on me because he knows that this is his bowl. But I thought it was just cool. It's different. It's not like a regular dog bowl, and that's obviously because it's not a dog bowl, it's a cat saucer. But it's still, you know, kind of cool and just simple. He is teething, so I went on Amazon actually it was either Monday or Tuesday, or maybe it was Sunday and it got here Tuesday. But I had went on Amazon to try to find him some teething toys. So I found this one, which is, they're both from Nylabone. I'll put the picture up. This is just from Amazon, and what you do is just like a baby teether. You put it in the freezer, and then he can chew on it, and it kind of helps his gums, and you know. And I got this, which came in this little container package. So this is a soft teether for a puppy. And then once he, you know, gets over his teething and active chewing stage, he can go up to he can graduate to this one, and this is just, you know, the graduate. I think it's like a little bit harder. But for right now, he just uses these two. So he loves that toy. He also has his elephant. I'm trying to come up with a name for him, but he loves his elephant. This also squeaks. We have a donut, which also squeaks. We have this rope toy and this rope toy. Mind you, he's only had it for a couple of days, and this side looks, you know, yeah, he loves these toys. Those, he's starting to get more into actually using all of his toys instead of, you know, just trying to be under me. He still loves being under me, but he plays with his toys as well. And I just keep them in this little bucket for, like, if he's not playing with any of them, I'll put them in here just so that they're not all over my floor, because I mean, this is my bedroom. So I also got this container off of Amazon. So it's kind of like the cool little like cereal jars, spice jars, sugar flour jars that you get from, you know, Target, Walmart, where it's pop top. So I got this just so that the bag, I didn't want him to chew on the bag accidentally and everything fall out. I just feel more comfortable with this. So I got him a box for his food, and this is actually for like the dog food. Like if you go on Amazon and look up dog food storage container, this will pop up. You could choose your size. So right here it just says Bonsai's food. I also got one for treats. So I don't give him treats right now, but I'm gonna start giving him treats. Like I said, we are training, so what I do is actually just take his food for right now, and I'll try to train him just a little bit, just so that he gets used to getting a treat. Are the treats that I got him. So I wanted to keep with the Blue Buffalo, so I got him the Blue Buffalo Bites Soft Moist Training Treats, and the flavor is chicken, and they're in the shape of heart. So I just got the 4-ounce bag, and it wound up fitting perfectly in this little container. And because it was like a little chilly, I wanted to get him a few clothes, but he is on the smaller side, so nothing really fits him. Nobody really has the extra small clothing. So like I've looked on Amazon, PetSmart, Petco, they didn't have any. I even looked on Chewy, and it wasn't really a lot. So I just got him some extra small clothing off of Amazon. So I got him I Love My Mom little hoodie. I got this Dog, just like Adidas, so it has the 3 stripes, as well. And then I just got him this plain little hoodie with a little pocket in it. So he doesn't really like them, but I think they're cute, so I put him in them sometimes. I also got him, because I work even in this you know, pandemic, got the quarantine. I do work, so I had to get something so that I can keep an eye on him, because he is so small and he is so dependent kind of on me. So I just got a camera also off Amazon, so just so that I can see him. So this camera, I can actually move around and see the bedroom, and I can talk to him, which is really good. Off of Amazon, this little travel container. So it has 2 compartments. So one compartment's for food, one compartment's for water. It has 2 separate lid openers, and it comes with travel bowls, which I thought was really cool. We do kind of travel to the Eastern Shore. My great-grandfather lives there, so we do travel there, especially since it's more warmer, almost like every weekend, every other weekend. So we do want him to kind of feel comfortable, and we feel like, you know, having a good little water bottle would be easy travel. I also got this little travel carrier bag. This isn't the one I wanted, but I wanted to get one faster because we are planning on going to see my great-grandma. We are planning to go see my grandmother tomorrow, and she's in the Eastern Shore. So I just needed something quick. Really didn't want this light blue because he's a boy. And mommy already makes fun of it, but I am planning on getting a different one. But for right now, this is fine. It has an opening so he can get in it completely, and then it has a little, you know, halfway opening so if he wants to stick his head out. But he is very like, he's not scared of anything, so he actually has already tried to climb out of this little hole. So yeah, we're not going to leave that open. It does have a little pocket so that we can put stuff in there if we need to. And yeah, we just got this little bag. I also got him, I'm going to put up a video, but I got him a play pen to get a what do you call it? Brain fart. I was going to get a crate, but I felt like I kind of wanted him to have a little bit more room. So that's why I got playpen. I wish I would have got a medium instead of a small, only because with his bed and the puppy pad, it is not that much room. But I'm thinking about getting him a smaller bed just for the playpen. But yeah, it's a pretty good size. It comes with a top opening and a side opening, but for the most part he has, like, it's breathable, it's all mesh. And yeah, I put him in it. One day I left, I had to leave to go get my mom, and I put him in it. And what I did was, because I didn't have the camera at the time, I put my MacBook on the floor next to the playpen and FaceTimed my phone, my iPhone, and kind of had kind of looked at him through that. And he whined for the first like 15 minutes, just whined and cried. And then after a while he calmed down and kind of relaxed for a little bit. But yeah, he likes to be free. But yeah, that's why I think that this is a better idea rather than getting a crate, because the crate is more, you know, confined. So yeah. Shampoo, this puppy shampoo, it says pet formula, pet friendly, pH balanced, paraben and alcohol free. It is corn flour aloe, and it's a gentle formula, no tears, safe for sensitive skin. So I just got this one for now. There we go. I got this one for now. And I've given him a bath twice. I gave him a bath when he first came, just so that I just wanted to give him a bath. He actually did not have a smell at all. When we got him, he didn't have like a weird any smell at all. But I just wanted to give him a bath just so that it's just like a fresh start. And then we gave him a bath. I gave him a bath on Thursday night? I think it was Thursday night. I took him outside, and he, you know, kind of got in the grass, and, you know, just his first time outside. I'll put in a little clip of that too. But his first time outside on a leash, he did pretty good. He kind of got over it for a little bit and kind of laid in between my legs, but we tried to just get him in the motion of actually moving around and exploring. just like gets used to being outside. I also got, actually saw from, I think it was Kayla Cake. She got a puppy and she got this Nature's Miracle Stain and Odor Removal. So it's like I definitely need that. And because I have wood floors in my room, I would need a good cleaner, and this has been working for me. Like I said, he is a puppy, so he does have a little bit of he does have so that is everything I've gotten for him so far. Of course he's going to get some more as the time goes on. As he gets bigger, I actually don't know how big he's gonna get. When we saw his mom and his dad, they weren't that big, so I don't think he's gonna get too big, but he has grown, I think, within the week. So I'll put up some pictures and some videos just so that you guys can see, you know, what I've been taking pictures of and all that good stuff. But other than that, I will keep you guys updated on his growth. Pretty sure there'll be more videos with him. He is not scared of anything. He is a character. He's just like his mom. Attitude problem, you know, not a good thing. You know, he's just very funny, and yes, I just love him. He is very much spoiled and probably will continue to be spoiled. Yes. You say bye-bye, Bonsai? Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Say bye-bye. Oh, no, no. No biting. No. Good job. Good job. But yes, my baby Bonsai. Gonna slow down so you can see him. Like I said, his favorite spot to be for the most part is up here on the boobage. When I'm driving, he'll lay up here, he'll stay up here. You ready to take a nap? But yes, that's about it. That's my little haul. I keep on saying that's my haul, and this is Bonsai Lee. And yes, oh, his name came from, there's this restaurant called actually I call it just Bonsai, and I love it. It's like Chinese seafood. It's kind of like Chinese, Japanese, hibachi, whatever type of grill. And his name was either going to be Pepsi or Bonsai, because those are two names I could really find. I kind of wanted a little bit of a unique name. I didn't want the standard like Max or, you know, anything like that. I wanted something different. And because his first technical toy was chop suey, Chinese, Japanese, so I was like, oh, that's kind of perfect, so Bonsai. And then when my family met him, they're like, bonsai is a tree and it's small, so since he's small, it kind of, you know, fits him. So yes, I actually have spoken to the two other owners that took his sisters, and they absolutely love them. They all look like the one sister who got picked up first. Her name is Raisin. She's a little bit more brown, and her ears are standing up. And his other sister's name is Cupcake, and she looks exactly identical to him. Oh, thank you, baby. But yeah, I've keeping in touch with the both of them, and I've keeping in touch with the breeder, and they are the sweetest people in the world, and I cannot thank them enough. It's kind of like a blessing in disguise. I plan on support dog. I do have, you know, some emotional things. So yeah, I plan on making him an emotional support dog very, very soon, so he'll be able to travel with me, especially on planes, because I hate planes and I get motion sickness easily, even with driving. So hopefully I'll be able to make him an emotional support dog. And yes, so that's the end of this video. We thank you for watching. Tell them to comment, like, and subscribe so you can see more of me. But yes, bye guys. Bye bye.